Oh, let me explain to you guys what's been happening. So I've got to transition beautifully, into my menu here with the music running still. I forgot how to do things a little bit. So, where to start? Let's see. Let's go back. Oh my god. This is a double subscription? What's happening? Oh, I know what's happening. Yo, thank you very much for the double there. Cordes Rita's 33 months in a row. Cade Roberts 34 months in a row. Who is that? Varmint, baby?
Kappa by Rip Corda Josha Cry.
Hi, Rip, by Rip, boom! Varmint, baby, new sub. Project Bokuho 2 months in a row. Elite 4 months in a row. Get well soon. Enjoy those USADA unapproved treats. Yeah, dude. So let me give you guys the rundown of what happened. So it was SCR, right? SCR was the first week that Marvel came out, and if you guys remember, I was learning some sick Ryu combos, right? Like I was learning that crazy loop where you do the Tatsus in the corner. And if you guys remember, when I was doing it, I felt a pain in my neck, and you know, I get cramps in my neck, I get cramps in my back. I don't really think anything of it. It wasn't a big deal. And I was like, man, I should really stop. But you know, Marvel combos, they're like 40 hits long. So when you learn the first 16 hits, you want to learn the rest of them because you got to have the timing for each of these parts, right? So I kept going. And sure enough, I played for another 2 hours that night. And now, like after that, it started here. Then it went down to my upper back. And I've had a spot here like 4 or 5 years ago where it's basically like a pinched nerve, and there's a nerve cluster back here, and once it gets compressed enough, it starts shooting out pain down to your shoulder, and so it's like shot down to my shoulder. And when I've had it previously, like this is like 4 or 5 years ago, it shot all the way down to my hand, and I was like, oh god, okay, that's bad news, right? So back then I didn't have health insurance, and so I just went and I got it taken care of, right? By getting like, I didn't even know, like this one doctor recommended me I just get like the shot there. So he gave me a shot there, and like it immediately went away, like 15 minutes, right? So I ended up feeling similar to that, and it's like SCR came and I was like feeling rough, and I was like, oh man, is it gonna go away? I don't know, I wasn't sure about it. So I tried to, I came back. Black King 014, 9 months in a row, thank you very much. I came back from the Fall Classic, right? I went to Fall Classic, like it's still some pain there, but it wasn't too bad. I was walking around there pretty good. Beal 13 months in a row, thank you very much. Hope you're feeling better. We're getting there, Beal, we're getting there. Otherwise I wouldn't stream tonight. It's still definitely not good, but we're getting there, I think.
Hope you're feeling better, Balbeelku.
Balbeelku. Rockadell. 26 months ago. Damn, you doubled the Beal deal? You doubled the Beal deal? Thank you very much, Rockadell. Always in the chat, always linking people to the right stuff to follow, etc. But, where was I? Fall Classic. I came back. I had a day and a half before my Chile/Maui trip. And I was like, shit, I gotta go get acupuncture or something, right? Something to try and relieve this pressure, because I knew it was getting bad. So I tried to get it done, and I couldn't get anything scheduled. So it didn't work out. I got nothing done on that Tuesday. Like I got like haircuts and all this other kind of garbage done, but I didn't get this thing done. So I ended up going to Chile, long flight, and like I think the first day in Chile was okay, but by like the second or third day, it was terrible. It was like constant pain, and then I even got a massage in Chile at the hotel, hoping it would like relieve some of it. Didn't do shit. And then it was like super bad. I was like, if you guys watched back TXT, which was awesome. I'll talk about TXT later, but you know, we were down in Santiago, Chile. Huge shout outs to A1 Games. God, Felipe from down there, he took us around Chile. It was a lot of fun. And we played a lot of games. We went to their studio. He showed us their new fighting game. But it was getting real painful. So if you guys watch me in TXT, a lot of times when the camera comes back to me, I'm like stretching or something. It's like, I don't know if you guys noticed it on stream, but I was definitely like in hell of pain. I was popping Advil like crazy. So then Chile ends. I had a 19-hour travel to get to Maui. It was 12 hours from Chile to LA, 2-hour layover, 5-hour flight. Old ass rip FML daily, 3 months in a row. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Thank you very much for 3 months. I know, dude. I know. But what happened was, I took a 19-hour flight to Chile or from Chile to Maui for my friend's wedding, and I was out there and just it was getting like really bad. One of my friend's wives, she's a doctor, and she had like 600 milligram ibuprofen. So if you guys have where did I put it? Oh no, where'd it go? Yeah, if you guys have the standard Advil, these guys are like 200 milligrams of ibuprofen per pill, and it says like take one at a time every 4 hours or whatever. She was giving me 600 milligram pills, and they still weren't really doing anything. One of his wives, I think that's what I said. His wife, she's a doctor and a drug dealer. But no, yeah, she was giving me these pills, so like I had to give like a best man speech sort of deal, or a groomsman speech, I guess I should say, because all the groomsmen gave speeches. But I remember before that, I like took one of the pills because I was like hella dying already. But it was a good time. It was a good time. I went around Maui, and then I extended my trip by 2 days just because I didn't want to fly 19 hours and then fly back a day and a half later. So I extended my trip 2 days longer, but looking back at it, probably not the best idea because I was in so much pain that like I couldn't do anything really. I ended up like hanging out with my friend, the one who got married. Like we went on like touristy kind of things. We saw the crater, which is like on top of this mountain in Maui, and just like you get so high up that you're above the clouds. So as we're driving up this hill, I'm taking pictures out the car window, and it looked like I was taking pictures out of an airplane window because all you see are the clouds below it. So it was pretty neat. Pretty neat. But yeah, it was a lot of fun anyway. I tried calling an urgent care center out there, and I was like, hey, do you guys give like corticosteroid shots? And they're like, no, sorry, we're the only one on the island that would, so not gonna work out. And I was like, well, shit. So I flew back. I got home from Maui Friday night. Saturday, I went to acupuncture because I was still like, for me, like I know I had a shot before into my back that fixed me instantly, but I know you're limited in how many of those you can get in your lifetime. So I wanted to see if there was an option that would, basically take care of all this pressure off this nerve and like fix my back without me getting another steroid shot. So I ended up going to acupuncture. I got acupuncture done, first time ever, which was weird feeling. Like you just feel like these little needles going into you. It's like, I was like, does it hurt? The guy's like, hella. And I was like, really? He's like, no. I was like, all right, cool. And then like I felt him like press my back with his finger. And he's like, how does this feel? And I was like, yeah, I feel your finger. He's like, it's already done. I'm like, holy crap. So he just like pushed the finger and he put the needle in. I didn't feel it. But like once you get to like the center part of your back, you start feeling it a little bit more, but nothing super painful. And then what happened after that? I did the acupuncture. I did cupping, so I got like a bunch of those cup bruises on my back. I would take off my shirt and show it to you guys, but I know you guys would just get all horny. So man, my voice cracked saying it. That's embarrassing. So I won't take off my shirt, but I do have the cup bruising all over my back right now. But yeah, that was like Saturday. I was like, all right, let me give it a day, see what it does. Didn't do anything. So then Sunday I couldn't go anywhere. I tried going to urgent care center later, but it was too late. Couldn't figure anything out. Then today, Monday, I was like, all right, I'm gonna wake up super early and I'm just gonna try to, hit up everyone, right? Because I got like a lower back steroid shot last year, and I was like, let me call these guys because they're probably like approved by my medical. I called them at like 8 a.m. They're like, oh yeah, we got to check with your benefits. They called me back at like 3 p.m. They're like, oh yeah, so it turns out your medical changed their policies and you're not covered under us anymore. I was like, fantastic. So I can't go back there for a steroid shot. And then I saw on Groupon that there was a chiropractic special, which was like $31, and it was like they give you a consultation, they take x-rays, they give you 2 adjustments, and they give you a massage. I was like, $31 for that? I'm in there, right? and they could take me at 11 a.m. So I was like, beautiful, right? I was already awake. So I went to the chiropractor this morning. They took x-rays, and it was actually like nothing. Like my neck right now, I've already noticed I have bad posture because I stream so much, right? And so when I'm streaming, like I'm sitting forward a little bit, and my monitor height is not high enough. So I'm considering buying a whole new desk so I can do standing streams from now on. But you know, one step at a time. So basically, my neck is like it's straight. It's straight, and it should have a curve backwards slightly. So that's kind of the issue right now. So I'm practicing like sitting up and holding my head back, which is really annoying, obviously. But let's see what else is going on. So I did the chiropractor. The x-rays looked okay. He's like, oh yeah, so nothing physically is wrong here with your shoulder or your back. So we're going to go ahead and do the adjustment. He did the adjustment, and it was nuts, dude. Like, I've been to a chiropractor once before for my lower back, and it didn't really do much. But this time with the upper back, like, he did something where, like, he put both... I was lying flat on my face. He put both hands on my lower back. Then my middle back, he's like, I got you. I got you. Put it a little bit higher, and then just... Like, that's the noise it made, right? And it just felt like everything on both sides of my spine, it just felt like shattered, like the muscular, like anything that was like old or dusty, fucking crusty muscles that aren't supposed to be there, holding you back, gone. So like he did that, and he's like, I let out this like, oh, you know, and then he did it again. He's like, let's do it again. He's like, he did it one more time, and he was like, less, and then he's like, one more. So he did it 3 times in a row, and I felt like a release, like from my center of my back, and I was like, oh, that's pretty good. And then he did a couple more things. They spin you around, they make you hug yourself and hold your elbow and fall off the couch, and then they like crack your lower back and stuff. So he hit me with it a couple times, and it was pretty good. And I woke up from there like, oh, and then they put me on a traction bed, which I've never been on either. And it's like, you lie in this bed, and there's like a little triangle thing behind your neck, and another one below your knees. And on the bed, there's this roller that like comes up, and it does like this wave motion as it's like pushing your body up. So it's like rolling back and forth between like your butt and your upper back. And so it's kind of like just like stretching out your spine by making your body bend, right? So obviously you want like a little bit more space between your spinal column so that it helps to release the tension on the nerves, because the nerves are between the, I guess, the bones of your spine. Yeah, electronic roller bed. Exactly. So that's what I did, right? So anyways, I did that, and I felt honestly a lot better. Like I felt like I still had the pain in my shoulder, which was the worst part. So like the problem I'm having right now is this nerve cluster back here. It's hit my shoulder so hard that anytime I go to sleep, when I wake up, it's like I have this sharp pain. Like it starts up real slow. Like I can feel it building, and then all of a sudden it just like explodes down my arm, and it comes across my forearm, and it starts hitting my hand. So it's like this entire arm, mainly the shoulder though, is like insane amounts of pain. Also happens if I sit for too long, which is why I haven't been streaming. So I'm gonna start trying to stand up like every 30 minutes. That's kind of what I'm doing. I'm just gonna stand up and, I don't know, show you guys my nuts. I don't know. I'll figure out something to do every 30 minutes for now. But yeah, so lying down or any kind of seated position is just causing hella pain. And yeah, yoga and all sorts of stuff you guys are suggesting in the chat, like I could do those things, but I can't do it while I'm injured. So basically I have to let it heal first, and after it's healed, then I got to step up my yoga game and step up my, you know, posture. So I mean, when you guys see me next, Evo, I'm telling you now, I'm gonna be at least an inch taller, because I'll be standing up straight as hell. Yeah, she said it reminders to stretch. I will definitely do some of that. And also, you know, since this thing started from playing too much, I haven't played a fighting game since then, really. I haven't played an arcade stick really since then either. I played in Chile for a little bit, but not much. So that's kind of where I'm at. But then, oh yeah, no, I didn't finish the story. So I went to the chiropractor. He gave me an adjustment. It felt better. It seemed like he loosened up the muscles back there that are pressing down on the nerve. That's my interpretation of what's happening in my body, right? But I still felt the pain in my shoulder, so I was like, it wasn't enough, right? Like, maybe it'll go away over the day, but it didn't feel like it was enough. So I ended up saying, screw it, I'm gonna go to this urgent care center because I know that I can go to this urgent care center, and they said they do steroid shots there. That's what I asked them beforehand. I was like, I know it's not guaranteed to get a steroid shot, but I would like one because I know I had a shot before and it fixed me in like 10 minutes. So that's what I wanted. I ended up going to this urgent care center after the chiropractor. I told him I went to the chiropractor and stuff, and he was all like, big mistake. Like he told me like he basically doesn't believe in chiropractic stuff, maybe for like musculoskeletal stuff, but he said he sounds like I have like nerve impingement. And I'm thinking to myself like, bro, I've already had this before, you know? Like, I understand you're a doctor, you want to figure it out your own way, but realistically here, like, this, I'm already feeling better from the chiropractor, a little bit at least. You know, I know that I've had a shot in here before. Like, how about we just move things along and get me in that path, right? He's like, we gotta take more x-rays. So I took more x-rays. Belches, $4.99, not even a Twitch Prime. Thank you very much. The doctor's probably hella right though. I mean, he was definitely, like, here's the thing. So I've only had this once before, and a random doctor was my sister's doctor because I didn't have health insurance. He just gave me the shot and it fixed me. So I was like, sick, right? You lost your streak? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But this time around, I thought I'll want to try other procedures to see if I can get this done without going to the extreme length of getting a steroid shot every time. Because a steroid shot, you can only have one like every 3 to 6 months. And then like totally in your life, you shouldn't be doing it. Otherwise, you might like get used to it or something. I don't know. So basically, is there any science to chiropractors? There must be, Bendo, because let me tell you, when they crack you, it is cracks that you are not cracking out of your body normally. And when I've had one adjustment before. This was like 1.5 years ago, and it didn't help my lower back, but it totally loosened up my upper back. I felt great afterward for like 6 to 8 months. It was pretty good. So I definitely, if you have a chiropractor you trust, it's probably not bad to do it like once every year or two. You know, like I wouldn't go to it regularly because the whole chiropractor game is they want you to feel like, oh look, you know, we took an X-ray and as you can see, your neck curvature is slightly off. But I think if you keep coming back to us, we can get you back to a natural position in, you know, 6 months to a year. You just got to come to us every, you know, twice a week or whatever. So that's the chiropractor game. I honestly feel like, you know, you can just kind of learn to sit up straight, you know, and you can kind of fix yourself anyway. But anyways, what was I saying? I went to this urgent care place. They took the x-rays. They said the same thing. They said, yeah, your neck is kind of straight. You know, you don't have your natural curvature. It's not bending back like it kind of should. So he basically told me the same thing the chiropractor told me. And then he's all like, all right, well, you know, it doesn't feel like you have anything else wrong, whatever. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to prescribe you some stuff. So he prescribed me some stuff. But yeah, so what they did tell me too is, like, I was like, dude, you need to give me something now, right? And so he said, I can give you a steroid shot, but I can't give you one at the location because I've never done that before. Tuesday, 2 months in a row. I think it's time to stand. I'm already starting to feel it. So yeah, he told me like,
Pop those pills, boy, get turned.
He told me that I can take the steroid shot, but it's gonna be in the butt, right? So he's gonna give me a steroid shot in the butt, and I was like, is that even gonna work? Because it's up here in my shoulder blade, right? And he told me, like, he said, yeah, because you're gonna get steroids, it's gonna go through your system, and it's going to reduce inflammation everywhere. That's what the steroids do. It reduces inflammation everywhere, so it's gonna work. And I was like, all right, very nice, very nice. So the guy comes in. He's like, you know, loosen your shorts for me and lie down, face down on the mattress. So I'm thinking like, well, do I just loosen them? Because I was wearing basketball shorts, you know? I was like, these are the basketball shorts I'm wearing. How do you loosen those, you know? So I was like, let me just lower it for him, right? So I just pull him down and I lie down. Rhino! Thank you, man. Face down, ass up. So I just pulled him down, like, you know, to the bottom of the cheeks. And then I lie down up there. The guy turns around, you know, and like he comes, he rubs that like anesthetic stuff, and he's like, I'm like, does this hurt? He's all like, you're not really gonna feel the needle, but it's gonna be a little bit sore afterward. And I was like, okay. So he rubs it on a little bit, and then he gets the shot. I feel the needle, right? But and oh, the funny thing is he gave it like way up here. This is like my lower back buttocks, right? Upper buttocks, lower back, right? So he gives it to me like here, and I'm thinking like, God damn it, why did I lower my shorts all the way down? What a fucking idiot! This guy is like, he probably would have just came like just pulled my shorts down like 2 inches and like gave me the shot. Instead, he's looking at my full ass to give me the shot. So I feel like a moron. But the needle, no, the guy was a white dude. But the needle didn't feel too bad, right? The afterwards though, he said like, he gave me a shot. He's like, oh, all done. Here comes the steroid. I'm gonna leave you alone for a few minutes. Just go ahead and massage the area. And I was thinking like, it didn't even hurt. Like whatever. So I start massaging the area, and like right before I even got to touch it, it was like starting to tense up. It felt like imagine this is the spot that you get poked in, right? Boop, right? That you got your injection right there. All of a sudden is like tension, 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 and it was just like growing to the point where like it felt like my entire butt cheek was just like a rock. You know, it was like the rock. Like you could just like dunk, 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 dunk. You know, it was just solid. And I was like, oh my god, it was so painful. I couldn't believe it. I was like, why is this hurting so much? And so I ended up like just like trying to walk around and just like shake it out a little bit. And then he's like, all right, you're good to go. Walks me up to the register. I pay, which is super cheap. It was like $10 copay. The drugs cost me like $30, $35 including the Percocet. So it was nutty. Super cheap overall, right? But we'll see if it works. And then I went to drive, and I was like, I don't even know if I can drive. My ass is like too tight right now. So I'd like just fucking like, it's my right leg too. It's the one I use to the gas and the brake. Is this twist legal to show on camera? What do you want to see? You want to see the needle hole? That's not legal.
You're powered up. Get in there.
I forgot about the gig ass emote. Oh my god. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Oh man, it's been a while since I streamed. I know. I mean, you guys know I was in Chile for like, how long was I in Chile? I was in Chile Wednesday. I flew out. I was in Chile until Sunday night. Then I arrived in Maui on Monday afternoon, and I got home on Friday night. So I was gone for like a week and a half. And then obviously I've been in like incredible pain since I've got home, so I haven't been streaming either. Yeah, it's probably gonna be a short stream, Lionhearted Boy. I have a lot of problems right now. I shouldn't be streaming, to be honest. I should like just be lying down or something. That's the worst part, actually. Like since this happened, I haven't been able to sit at my computer. So like I haven't been sitting down because sitting down hurts. I haven't been lying down because that ends up hurting like crazy. So I've just been walking around a lot, and like I've been like walking around like this because that's the only way that it's comfortable. So like I just walk on my arm up all the time because it releases the pressure on it or something. So that's what I've been doing. But today I got the steroid shot in my ass, and I ended up falling asleep because I was tired. And I have a follow-up chiropractic appointment tomorrow morning at 10:30. We'll see if he can break everything in my back again with that adjustment. And then at that location where I went to for the chiropractor, they actually do trigger point injections. And trigger point injections, it sounds like what I got before. So you can get, I forgot what he said. It's like lidocaine or something injected into it, and it says like they inject it into the knot, and if the knot doesn't loosen up, then they can inject like a corticosteroid into there. Those shots like $90 a pop, and there's a discount though. You can get 5 for $300. So if I'm not feeling better by Thursday, I'm gonna probably get those shots because this weekend is esports weekend, right? So there's a lot of stuff going on. So I'm flying out again on Friday. So I really need to. I want to fix this. I want to fix this as fast as possible, basically. That's where I'm at. Am I going to Denver? I am not going to DreamHack Denver, Java Stout. For those of you guys who don't know about that, like DreamHack Denver, it's this weekend. It is the North American Regional Finals. Anyone trying to get into the World Finals, anyone trying to get into the World Finals, you basically have to go to DreamHack Denver. I have some other esports obligations, so I knew this probably a month ago, so I'm not going to DreamHack Denver. So me, that's why I didn't compete at TXT, because I didn't want to like take points away from other people, etc. Although I really wanted to compete. I mean, honestly, I definitely totally wanted to compete at TXT. But, you know, because I knew I wasn't going to Denver, even at SCR, I knew I wasn't going to be going to Denver. So, although I got like 13th place and I got like 1 point, like I wasn't really feeling it. You know what I mean? Like the only person at SCR, the only person who I played in that tournament, who I was like, I want to beat this fool really badly. There's only one person I ran into that I felt that way, and it was Jackie Tran. It was Jackie Tran, because the Wednesday night fights before SCR, what happened? Wednesday night fights before SCR, Las Vegas boys, Jackie Tran, Way Gamble, and JTM, they came and got top 3 at Wednesday night fights. So I was like, man, Vegas came to SoCal and got top 3. I can't let this stand. Can't let this stand. And of course, none of them played me in that tournament, right? So I was like, whatever. Did they play me? Maybe they beat me. I think they probably beat me. I think Wayne beat me up, actually. Anyway, point is, I played Jackie at SCR, and I was like, I'm going to get him. I'm going to get him. So I got Jackie. I got Jackie at SCR, and I felt good about it. I'm pooped. I'm pooped from sitting here. I think we might have to take this pill, actually. Tekken is dead at WNF. I haven't been there in a couple weeks. I have no idea. And yeah, Eris is going to be at DreamHack Denver. That is correct. Eris will be there. Markman will be there. Dude, I didn't tell you guys. Chile. TXT. I got to stand up again. My arm is starting to hurt. I thought this Percocet was supposed to fix the pain. That's the whole reason I took it. Okay. Chile. Right? The country of Chile, we were in Santiago, is apparently the number 3, I think, like richest or most advanced country in the Americas. So number 1 is USA, number 2 is Canada, and number 3 is Chile. I did not know this. I did not know this. So it's pretty good out there. It's pretty good out there. Also, I learned that the water, like, you know when people travel, they tell you don't drink the water, right? Because the water will make you sick. Make sure you drink bottled water only. These are things you hear. So I heard all that, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna make sure I drink bottled water. I don't want to risk it. My stomach's pretty weak anyway. Yada yada. I always thought it was because of bacteria in the water, and that bacteria in the water is why you get fucked up. Turns out that is not the case. The reason, actually, supposedly, is that the mineral composition of the water your body is not used to, and that's what messes you up. I was like, minerals are messing me up from water? Really? I had no idea. No idea. So it's not even the bacteria. It's the minerals. The mineral composition of the water. Oh yeah. I don't even know what that means. So I did a pretty good job of not drinking water there. Except for the last night. Because we ended up going out to like a club, you know. Oh man, I got some footage that I can't even show you guys from the club. Alright. By the way, the stream on? It said 0 viewers a second ago. I think it's on. We went to a club the last night in Chile. You know, Sajam definitely went to sleep because he's a kiddo. And then I think Rickstah came. That was surprising. And then, man, Rickstah is such a grouchy little bitch when he's tired. It's crazy. When he's tired or when he's hungry, he's like a woman. It's crazy. No offense, woman. You guys are better than Rickstah. He's much worse. Dude. Dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright. Let me finish this story first. So we go to this nightclub, you know, the music's bumping and shit. We get a private table. We have like bottles and everything, right? So we're getting turned, right? And I thought it was the funniest thing because, you know, when you're in another country at a club, or say you're in a club in USA, you know, and then they have music playing, and then the DJ, you know, he'll mute parts of the song. He'll mute and be like, you know, the song will be like bum 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 bum, mute, and then the crowd goes Despacito or whatever, right? But like, we don't know none of these songs, so like, fucking the music's pumping like dum 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 bum 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 bum, and then the crowd says some shit, and we're all like, you know, like, yeah, it's like, it was the weirdest thing because he kept on doing it, and I just remember looking at Rickstah and be like, yeah, you're like, what is this? I don't know. It was good. It was good times. And yeah, Spiro and Joey Fury were there. Me, Rickstah. Who else was there? There was someone else there. This guy took us around. I think his name was Lil Topito or Topitlo, something like that. He insisted that I say his name out. Oh shit! What the hell is his name? Where's my phone? Here, I think even though I was turned, I think I wrote down his name. I definitely did not write down his name. Yeah, very nice. Very nice. Anyways, we went to that club, right? We were having a good time. They closed at like, I think 4 a.m. Maybe 2 or 4 a.m. And then what happened afterward? The guy said we're going to an after party. The guy said we're going to the after party. I'm like, what do you mean the after party? He's like, it's a 24/7 place. Okay, so I'm like, well, all right. So it's I think all of us went, and we ended up walking over there. It was like probably like a good 1.5 miles away. I remember I really had to pee, and I was really turned. I don't really remember much of the walk, except that like everyone from the club that we were at was all walking down the street in that direction at like 4 a.m. So yeah, so we started walking to this place, and we get to like this fence on the street, like probably like, I don't know, maybe 15 feet high, you know, 6 feet wide. You know, it opens like a double gate. It's like something you'd see in like Bloodborne or something, right? It's like the building was tile, the floor was tile. So, you know, like, and not like tile, like cobblestone. Like the floor was cobblestone, the ground was cobblestone, right? And the guy, he's like collecting our cover fees, whatever. And I'm like, all right, are we going in here to pee? Because that's what it looked like. I felt like we were going to take a leak in there. I didn't realize this was the spot. So we all have to pay like $6, but we all have to pay $6 for Spirit to go pee. Well, fuck it, because I gotta pee too, right? So I think Rickstah paid my cover. He's a good little girl sometimes. But then they let us in, and we're walking down this like cobblestone alley, and it's like getting darker, right? And you walk, and there's like a little opening with a square. There's like 4 to 6 guys to the left who are just like looking kind of sketchy, and it's getting progressively darker, right? And the guy who took us there, he told us like, it's like, yeah, it's a cool place. It's just, you know, it's really dark. That's what he told us. So I was like, all right. And we walk up to like the door, and they gave us a little like piece of paper, just like somebody took like their like health insurance papers or whatever, and just cut them to little squares. They hand everyone a little square, right? So everyone's got a little square, and that's like your free drink or whatever. And then you walk up and you get like, you know, patted down, whatever. And I'm like, where are we, right? the girl who was with us ends up getting like pulled over to another line or something, like yelling at someone. I'm like, I don't know what's happening. I'm pretty turned. I'm gonna walk up these stairs. So I walk up the stairs, and it's like super dark in there. It's like a spot where you get your free drinks. Not you get your free drink. There's a dance floor that's super packed. They've got their, you know, it's completely black inside. They've got their laser lights strobing everywhere, and I had to go to the restroom. So I walk up the restroom. I remember I took a leak inside the stall, right? Because it's like a weird little place, right? I go inside there and there's like a guy guarding the restroom door, which I thought was odd. And I go and I take a leak, and I come out to wash my hands, and all I see is the faucet. There's no soap. I'm like, all right, I wash my hands, and then randomly I see Joey Fury next to me. I'm like, oh, sick, Joey's here, you know? And so then I'm like, damn, dude, like all I had was water to wash my hands. There was no soap. And he's like, really? All I had was soap. I didn't have any water. And so I don't know which part of the restroom we came out of, but apparently one side only had soap with no water, and one side only had water with no soap. So yeah, it was pretty nutty, pretty funny. And then, you know, we came down the stairs, we're like hanging out, getting turned, whatever. One of the guys comes up to me and he starts telling me about the white room upstairs, and I'm like, the white room? I don't think I need any white stuff. What's white stuff? You know? And then I was like, I'm probably okay. You know? RTSD, no thanks. So, that's the kind of spot we were in. But it was actually pretty cool. It was pretty chill. It was a good couple more hours. And then we went home. And we went home. That was our night. That was our night. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I just remembered. I was telling you guys about SoCal Regionals. And I told you the only match I wanted to win was against Jackie Tran. That actually is not true. The first person that I had to play immediately after my pool was Just Frame James. And Just Frame James decided, and let me explain this, you know, I told you guys, I knew I wasn't going to DreamHack Denver, so I did not care how I did. I did not need any points, right? Just Frame James, though, I know he needed points, right? So I was like, you know what, man, fuck it, whatever. Like, if I lose, I lose, you know, whatever. But then, James, you know, I thought we were going to have a cool Law Mirror match or something. You know, give me his A game. You know, maybe worst case, he'll give me his B game Yoshimitsu, right? But instead, he picks Kuma. He picked Kuma on me. And I was like, this guy picked Kuma on me in tournament? This is loser bracket. Right? This is loser. No, this is winners. No, it's losers. This is loser bracket after pools. So I was like, what the fuck? So then, not only did he pick Kuma, he beat me the first game with Kuma. And I was like, I am not going to lose to Just Frame James this Kuma. Alright, like, even if I'm not going to DreamHack Denver, even if I don't need these points, even if he needs these points more than me, he is not getting it with Kuma. Hell no. So then I beat his ass and eliminated him from the tournament. I think. Pretty sure it's winners. Pretty sure it's winners. Pretty sure it's losers, I mean. Jesus, maybe this medicine is working. Just Frame James says he wanted it so bad too. With Kuma. Yeah? Well, that's why you got eliminated. First match after pools, James. Kuma. Kuma. Do I like the food in the state of Hawaii? Honestly, I don't. Like, okay, first of all, we went to this place called Da Kitchen, D-A Kitchen. Amazing. Like, delicious. Unbelievable. I had ribs there, and we got it with fried rice. So it was bacon fried rice for like I would call it like the bed, you know? And then the covers were these ribs that were literally just like melting off the bone. Like you could just like pull it off the bone. It was just like literally falling off. It was delicious. And then like the greases from the ribs, which were delicious, were dripping into the fried rice. So the fried rice, which is already bacon fried rice with like sausage pieces, was now getting like rib juice in it. That shit was the best. Unbelievable. I ate it so fast that I got sick. The problem with Hawaiian food, it's super comfort food, so it's so much food. It's ridiculous. That was in Maui, Hanzo Gonzo. It's called Da Kitchen. D-A Kitchen. D-A space kitchen. It was so good though. That was like easily the best food I had there. Awkward in Arkansas. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, that was easily the best food I had in Hawaii. I have a picture.
Ha 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 ha. My curse worked. You ruined my rap career, so I ruined your arm. You're the reason my mom forced me to work at McDonald's. Next time you'll remember the man with the mouth. Awkward in Arkansas.
Awkward in Arkansas, thank you very much for that $5 donation. You know, if I ever visit Arkansas, let me know your location. I'll come get some Big Macs or something. Because I do like a Big Mac every few years or something, you know? Maybe some chicken nuggets more often than that. But, oh man, here it is. Here's the picture. I don't know if I posted this to Instagram or not. Oh, I gotta turn down the brightness. It's so confusing. Cell phone technology. Let's see, can you guys see that? That's the ribs. Man, that's a really shitty way to show you. On top of the fried rice. Yeah, that picture sucks on here. Maybe I can turn up the brightness a little bit. Oh my god, you know what's the worst thing? So I was... Hold on, let me show you. This might look better. Oh, the green. You guys, I was wondering why it looks so funky. It's because it's got green on it. It's got scallions. So... Oh my god, I just realized a piece of bacon on top of the ribs there. So the scallions are getting green screened out. They look like maggots instead of scallions. Oh, that's gross. That's gross. It was the best though. It really was. The worst thing was, this is a picture from the top of like a crater or something. I should probably just offload all these onto my desktop, right? And you can see behind me, those are the clouds back there. But you can see the hoodie I was wearing there was my UYU hoodie. And I fucking lost it in Hawaii. I lost it in Hawaii. It sucks. You got a hurricane warning over here in Ireland? Holy moly. Stay safe, Oron Groove. Is it weird if I acted kind of like the salad at McDonald's? Inflatable cat. Let me tell you, there was a period when I was a programmer when I decided to eat healthier because I was eating like trash because they had catered food for us. So every day they would have like, they would order out food for us. So I would get like whatever I wanted from Chipotle or what was the other place they would order for us? There was like a Greek place, there was like a Thai place. This was also Baja Fresh and the other Baja Fresh, what's that one called? Rubio's. So yeah, like they would give us all kinds of awesome food and just like anything we wanted. So we just eat a shitload of food and I was getting fat, so I was like, I need to start eating some salads. And I started eating McDonald's salads and they were really good. I would even, like I would always get the chicken one, but I felt like there was so much food that I would just like not even need the chicken anymore. And no, like Quiznos and Subway was too low tier for them. They would have to go Togo's, bro. Oron Group said the few times the hurricanes have hit, they're all old and weak, so it's never as bad as it was that hit America. Yeah, dude, but at the same time, you know, because of climate change and all that stuff, you never really know how much it's going to hit you, right? So, you know, take precautions. McDonald's salad shake was the best. That's what I used to eat. Because you'd put the stuff in there and you shake it up. I would definitely get those too. Most food from places like Chipotle are sodium bombs, among other bad shit. Sounds about right. Blood Talent 94. Oh gosh. Blood Talon 94. The was it the Rage Within tournament winner? Was that the last one? Blood Talon? They stopped doing those, right? Rage Within. So doesn't that mean you might have won like the last one or the second to last one or something? From Chipotle to McDonald's salad sounds like a downgrade. Yeah, you know, I actually never had Chipotle until my work started bringing it to us. Taco place is like the only fast food I go for, but I fucking love fake Mexican food. Wait, what? Isn't that the same thing? Aren't taco places fake Mexican food? I eat Del Taco all the time. You won $1,000 yesterday, Blood Talon? What? Why didn't you tell me about this tournament, bro? Some of us have backs to pay for. Wait, Blood Talon won the last Rage Within tournament? They realized, like, oh shit, the Level Up Your Game subscribers are coming here. We can't sustain this. And then they had to drop it. Cool. Very good to know. Arkwood and Arkwood. Awkward in Arkansas. Thank you very much. I think it's starting to work. Do I like Chuck E. Cheese's? Not really.
Son, I'll give you a low-tier ass a McRib and a knuckle sandwich if you come out here. No joke. We can meet in the parking lot if you up for it.
Meet in the parking lot for a knuckle sandwich from a McDonald's employee? Doesn't sound like it'd be a very good sandwich, bro. I mean, think about it. I could probably take you with no back. Streamy always throws money at people. I've been playing their online circuits MKX and Justice 2 for 2 years. Whoa. Pretty crazy. Rip can't read sometimes. That's why I have Monica or whatever her name is reading me stuff. Ace, how's it going, dude? Chuck E. Cheese pizza is pretty good. You know what I just saw the other day down the street from my place? Ooh, wait a second. I'm getting a nerve thing. So this nerve thing, I forgot to tell you guys. It goes from here, it goes to my shoulder. That's where most of the pain comes from. It goes to my elbow and to my hand, but it also comes across my left pec, which I just felt a second ago. Hello, my favorite commentator. Hello, my favorite Twitch commenter. One of them, Diva Foxfire. How you doing? You gotta drop bars, Arkansas. A true rapper would grind. That's true, man. If you're working at McDonald's, you probably got hella time to come up with some sick fucking... Is there another word for bars? Make some sick fucking one of those, would you? A true rapper would grind. Oh, yeah, here's what happened. I arrived Monday afternoon after the rehearsal. Okay, so I missed the rehearsal. I flew 19 hours from Chile to LA to Maui. I get off the plane, my friend's picking me up from the airport, and in my head all I'm thinking is, I want to take a shower. And my friend picks me up with his wife, kid, and 2 other people, and they're like, we're going to the aquarium. I was like, fantastic. Let's go to the aquarium. I've been flying for 19 hours. I checked out of my hotel at noon, which is when I took my shower. And then my flight wasn't until midnight. So I was awake for 12 hours, took 19 hours of flights. I was awake for 31 hours with no shower. And then I went to the aquarium. And, you know, I probably smelled fantastic. I actually took a really good video. We had this cool presentation. They had a diver in the tank where, like, they had sharks and stuff. So it's pretty awesome. But I took a video of that. She was kind of cute. Although I couldn't see her face because she was wearing, like, the fucking scuba gear. But she seemed cute. And then there was, like, a shark, a tiger shark in there. And she was all telling me, like, they're all, like, trying to pitch it, like, yeah, you know, sharks, like they show you in Hollywood, they're not like that. They don't really eat people, yada, yada. But every time that tiger shark came towards her, she'd be like, yeah, they don't hurt anybody. I was like, you ain't fooling shit. Scuba Chicks is hot? Yeah, it's pretty much. Pretty much. And so, aquarium was cool. And then we took like an hour drive back, so I don't think I took a shower for like 36 hours. It was insane. Like my back pain, like Hawaii's when the pain got like out of control. It's like I was waking up in the morning and I just like wanted to like run into a wall. Like honestly, like I wanted. Have you guys watched Lethal Weapon, the older ones with Mel Gibson? And you know how he would always like get dislocated shoulders, so he would like have to like run into a wall, like slam it in there. That's what I felt like. Like the pain was so excruciating that I just wanted to like smash my wall into a shoulder, smash my shoulder into a wall, so that it would like fix it, you know? Because there was nothing else you could do. There was nothing else I could do. It just, no matter what I did, the pain was just growing, you know? So that's why I ended up calling like the urgent care centers out there, and they wouldn't give me steroids. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just pop hella Advil. Asa's like, ever since I met you, I don't gust your dumb ass. I just kind of hang out. Yeah, I mean, I don't. Most of the guys who came up to me in Chile weren't gushing at me. You know, they weren't like, "Oh my God, you're ripped, the best law in the planet," you know, or "the best law, todo el mundo," or some shit. You know, I don't know. But basically, they were just really cool. They were just like, "Hey man, can I get a photo with you? Like, you know, I love all your videos, yada yada." You know, and most of them don't speak English, so a lot of them were just like, "Oh, you know, thank you, thumbs up," you know, like shit like that.